Kia ora everyone, it is day 19 on the Araroa trail. We have left about a kilometer ago, we have left the Treasure Island camp, and we have a group of us heading down trail now to in about another kilometer or so. We're going to get to an estuary that we have to cross. Tia or Tuakaka, I think it is, estuary. We're going to go through that. So it's a low tide situation. So we've had a lazy morning just waiting for low tide. So we were told by James at the last camp that we can go through 2 hours before or after. Low tide is 11:30 this morning, and it is now 20 after 9. So after 2 cups of coffee, charging some devices, and just sitting around chatting for a little while this morning, we are now on our way to the estuary. We're going to pull up short today and do about a 17 or so half kilometer day, so 9 miles or so. Just because to go farther, we'd have to go and do a lot of elevation change, and it would end up being a really long day. Both mileage wise and elevation wise. So it just doesn't make sense to push through a beautiful section and be exhausted and not be able to appreciate for what it is. So anyway, that's our day. Estuary time. This doesn't look too bad. Again, we're about 2 hours from low tide. Whoops. Oh. But they say to watch for stingrays down in the water to kind of keep your poles ahead of you so that you can shoo them away a little bit so you don't step on them. Looks like yeah, it is a spoonbill. Next marker. All the way out there. And we made it through.
That was fun.
That was fun, yeah. Moving on now. I think that's we're getting up onto dry land for a little while.
It's muggy here.
It is a little mucky. This is actually the worst part of the estuary. It's a little shoe-sucking mud here. Oh yeah, good stuff right there.
That is lovely.
Right there. Yep, that's good.
Juicy, baby.
Yeah, good stuff. Good times. Moving on with muddy feet. We now need another water crossing just to wash all the mud off of our shoes. This is a very steep hill. Wow. We're nearing the top of the hill, but man, what a beautiful view out here. Ooh, Pacific Ocean out there. Okay, we have made it down onto Ocean Beach. There it is. This is, I believe it's Mangrai Heads Cove out here. We just came from that direction up the stairs. We got about 4 miles or so, 6.5K I think, to get to where we're going tonight over here at the other end of Ocean Beach. And tomorrow, we're gonna go up and over that, which is Bream Head, out there. That apparently is not where we're going, and not what we thought it was, because we still have 3 kilometers left, close to 2 miles left, and to where we're supposed to head back in to our campsite. That is not 2 miles away. So we're guessing that we have to go around that. Okay, a bit of an optical illusion here. From back where we were, this little spit sticking out into towards the ocean here looked like it was part of that. And it's not. We're a little confused as to the beach walking that we still had to do. So, we're going around this. We probably have about 1.5 kilometers yet to go. But that must be over there, Bream Head, which we will go over tomorrow. Whew, it is stinky right here. All right, correction again. That is not Bream Head. We have to go around this yet to get to where we're going. So somewhere on the other side of that, in about 0.9 kilometers, is the Ocean Beach camp where we are going. So, tide is coming in. It's now almost 2 o'clock, and it was out at 11:30. So we're just trying to make our way here as quickly as we can. A little bit of a cave going there. Cool that the tides have eaten away. Nice. We decided on 2 different routes here. I was scoping ahead going this way. I kind of got cliffed out there because the tide's coming in. Would have been fine if the tide was low, but there was a place here where other hikers had already kind of gone up through this section, so just decided this was the best route for Java to take. All right, very good. We are down. That's fun. All right, here we are with the wrap up for day 19 on the TA. Today was a good day. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed today. We did, well, my watch said 19 kilometers. Doesn't quite match up with the 12 miles on yours and the 17.5 that we were supposed to do. Whatever, that's what we got. So started out the morning leaving Treasure Island.
Not until 9.
No, yes, not until 9. Why not until 9?
Well, because of the tides.
Tides, yeah.
Yes. We're waiting for low tide, which is actually at 11:30 noon.
Yes.
But the estuary is still passable 2 hours prior to low tide, and we wanted to maximize time today.
Right.
As did the other people who left with us.
Right.
And we left at 9 o'clock.
Right.
And they went farther today than we did. So, yeah.
But yeah, so
they're still hiking, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
It
was really nice to walk through there.
Yeah, it was dry for parts of it, or driest, dry.
Yes, we were walking on mud that was walkable.
For the most part, ankle deep.
Yeah.
It got knee deep. To me at one point.
Right.
But then when we get back up onto the sandbanks and we're able to kind of cross.
Right.
But yeah, it was lovely, and the sun was shining, and it was a beautiful day to be walking through water that early in the morning, and
right.
Yeah, so the estuary itself was nice, and then
Yeah.
we got to the end,
Well, so
exiting the
yeah.
estuary.
Yes, and there was that's where the mud was.
Yes,
That's where
that was
the
where the-
difficult mud was.
It was black.
and
It
it
was
was
brown and black.
Yeah, and sucked your shoes in,
Yes.
and yeah, it was great.
So.
No, it was fun though. I really enjoyed that. So we did not see any stingrays going through there. There was reports that you should kind of maybe use your poles ahead just so you don't step on them, but we did see signs of them. So we could see marks in the sand from where their tails had gone, and we could see what kind of divots where they had been laying and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was agree.
So yeah, then we left the estuary.
We left the estuary and did a little bit of a grass kind of farm walk.
Right.
Past cows, of course.
Of course, yes.
And then
Lots of cows.
And then a little bit of a road walk, which was kind of flat until it
for
wasn't.
a bit, yeah.
Until it wasn't.
Yes.
And then it was a wall.
Cool. It was.
It was straight up.
Yeah, it was probably like that. Yeah. It was pretty darn steep. Wasn't quite like that.
It just felt that way.
Yes.
But it went on for quite a while as well.
It did.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that
you're
was
like,
a
we
long
don't have to
time.
go all the way up. And I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
think that's right.
I saw a turn in the road and I thought that we were leaving the hill, but no, the hill kept going.
That just meant we
just turned.
and
Went
climbed up
farther up
farther
the hill.
up the hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're climbing that hill, turn around sometimes.
I did that actually. I
Cool.
was walking backwards. My quads were burning.
That's not what I meant,
the
but okay.
scene
Yes.
was amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the view from even halfway up the hill was just gorgeous. Looking out over the Pacific Ocean and
The different bays, and
the
then back
bays.
to the estuary that we just
Right.
crossed.
Yeah.
And yes, it
Yeah.
was fantastic.
We stopped several times on the way up and just to look at that. That was
Not
great.
because we needed a break and we
No,
needed to catch
no,
our
not at
breath,
all.
but only
No.
to gaze at the
Yes,
wonderful
That's
view.
all it was. Yeah, it was. It was really. I mean, it was difficult, but it was nice to see that view.
Yes.
So, and then we got to the top, and
We went onto the track itself.
yep, they went onto wooded track,
A little bit flat, and then there were steps.
and there were more
Box
up.
steps.
Yeah, yeah, lots of steps.
You kind of have to fall in love with box steps if you're doing
Yeah,
the TA.
they do a lot of work on
They
this
do
trail.
a lot of work.
Yeah,
There were suspended boardwalks as well over
Yes.
some of the spaces where
Right.
it's either very wet or maybe it's too steep
Right.
to cut a trail into it.
right.
But yeah, no, it was great. It really was. It was
Yeah.
it was beautiful. Track.
And right at the top there, when we got to the top
yeah.
of the steps, there was a really nice view, a bench with a little platform, so that was great as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was down, down, down.
But
all
once
the
again,
up.
it was through woods.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, and more steps. But that led you down to a brief walk on a road down, which took you down to the beach. So,
Yes.
Ocean Beach.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had lunch
And
there
we
in the
had-
shade, which was nice.
Yep.
Which was smart because then it was. What did you say it was? For me, it was 4 miles of beach walk.
Yeah. So it was
Yes.
like 6.5K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 4 miles of beach walk. And we did that quick because the tide was coming in.
Right.
High tide was in at 6 p.m. I believe 5:30,
Something
6
like that.
o'clock.
Yeah.
And we got there about 2.
Maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
something
so.
like that. Yeah.
So we were cruising.
Yeah.
To get past it.
Yeah. It was a good afternoon. Oh, she's brushing her teeth.
Yeah,
I won't
no.
say. I won't say hello. Yeah. So, and that was a little bit optical illusion, I'll say. Just because there was, you see the hillsides coming out, and from a distance, they all seem like they're one hillside, but there's 2 or 3 in there. So
It's like a false summit. They were false beaches.
yeah, it was like it's like we're ending there, but that doesn't look far enough
Yeah.
away,
And then-
so you go around a point, and there's
You're
more.
like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, and then you go around another point, and there's more. So, So anyway, it was a good beach walk. We were able to time it well so that we were not really walking on soft sand
Or a
very
slope.
much.
So
Yeah,
that was
right.
nice too. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
And then we kind of pulled into it's a private
Private
campground.
lands.
Campground, if you want to call it that. This
Yeah.
is basically someone's yard. But they have it set up for TA hikers. We're at
Yep.
Ocean Beach, and yeah, there's a nice little cover table and bathroom and
Yeah.
hot showers.
Just
and
past the public restrooms and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's great water here, which is nice too. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice space.
Yeah, but we
so
pulled
happy we're
in
here.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that
kind of
was
a shorter
today.
day for us,
Yeah,
but it's
shorter
in
mileage.
preparation for
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We didn't want to push all the way up and over what's coming next. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to do. You can see it right there behind us.
Some of it anyway.
Some of it, yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we go up over that Bream Head, yes. So that's going to be a steep climb, and
lots of steps apparently as well.
Lots of steps.
I think there's like over 2,500 steps. Someone counted and left them in the notes.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm not counting.
Maybe I'll count. We'll see.
Ooh,
I don't know. We'll see if I really feel like it or not, or how far I get. But yeah, then we'll do that, get up and over. Then we go in through the town of, is that Whangarei?
Yeah.
Yeah, through the town of, or at least close to the town of Whangarei, until we end up getting a shuttle at 2 o'clock, a ferry across the river, and then we will continue over to the town of Rakaka. And so that's where we will end our day tomorrow. So you'll see that as we go tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot happening again tomorrow.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. So apparently there's some really nice views and stuff up there on top of that a mountain, and some World War II remnants, things like that. So we're going to just have a good day, hopefully, and just see those things and not pushing through it today. So that's it for day 19. And anything else? No? Okay. All right, so I hope everybody's well, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Night.
All right, and here we are for the night at the Ocean Beach Camp. Again, yes, it's kind of just a space that someone has provided here on their property. Yeah, we've got a little covered space here with a table and whatnot, so we're sitting there enjoying the evening. Actually, a drying rack for clothes. But yeah, we're camping all through this space right here. And up in that little building right there is a bathroom, a toilet, a composting toilet, that is, a shower, and a little sink. So water is available here as well. So this is a really nice space, privately owned. So you just need to let them know that you're coming. All right, that's it. Have a good night.